What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. So I'm back with a topic that I've had before, but I think it's necessary to revisit, which is when you brothers start courting these sisters. Listen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not a big fan of like a whole bunch of meetups and a whole bunch of chatting and a whole lot of time, just going back and forth. I don't see the benefit in it. I don't see the permissibility in it. You know, um, you have to remember what's happening here when you make a proposal after meeting a sister a couple of times, talking to her here and there, not here and there, but you have some chat with her on the phone and whatnot. And you make a proposal and she says, "Oh, I'd like to get to know you better." Understand what that word means or what those words mean. It means she wants more of your time and your attention without giving you what you want. Now, if you look at my older videos, you'll remember that I made a video talking about um, being a male whore. And what is being a male whore? It's not sleeping around with a lot of women. This is obviously impermissible as Muslims, but from a general sense and understanding, you have to understand the comparison I'm using here. We consider women whores and sluts and all sorts of other loose women, all these, things that women are when they are sexually loose. That means she gives freely and easily sexual access to herself to multiple men. She just does it. She gives herself away. That's what men want from a woman. They want sexual access to a woman. So what do women want from men? Women aren't, yes, women do like sex, but what they want is your time and your attention. So when you freely give your time and attention to a woman, guess what you are as a man? Generally, a woman will exchange physical access for time and attention exclusively from one man, and generally they expect generally that from men. This is a more modern thing with with monogamy and whatnot, but nonetheless, we're just going to go for the 1-to-1 ratio. Although you guys know I don't believe in that. I believe in polygamy. If you are easily giving your time and attention away to women, understand that this is like a congruence test. Is this guy just going to easily give me his time and his attention? And if you do it, guess what? I shall take it. But is she going to marry you? Probably not. You know why? Because just like you don't marry a slut or a whore, she doesn't marry a slut or a whore. And a man who gives his time and attention away easily and freely is a slut and a whore. Now, the thing that women like to use as an argument, and I've never heard this verbally. Understand that this is an argument, but it's more mental, gymnastics that women go through. I've never had this conversation with women, but I will make the assumption here. So I could be wrong. Some women out there can correct me. In their mind, it's okay for you to be a male whore because it's not a major sin to talk to a man, right? But it is a major sin to sleep with them. You see, so now they rationalize wasting your time and wasting your efforts and your energy in order to make her your wife based off of some hooky dook, mental gymnastics. Understand what's happening here. Gentlemen, do not immediately disengage when you make a proposal and she says, "I'd like to get to know you better." Ask yourself immediately at this moment, what is it that you need to know right now that you couldn't get to know about me when we're married? How will you know it's the truth if we're not married? Now, obviously, women should have vetting processes and systems, but that's what Wally is for. If she's truly interested at this point, when you make a proposal, she's either going to say, "Hey, you know what? Yes, let me go talk to my Wali," or "Here's my Wali's number, go and talk to him." Something along those lines. But if she's just on some, "Oh, I need to get to know you better," oh, this, that, the other, she's enjoying your attention. She might even genuinely like you. She might, in her mind, say, "Ah, I really like this guy," but it doesn't change the outcomes. You are wasting your time pursuing a woman who's doing nothing but wasting. She's just absorbing your free, non-sexual attention. What differentiates you between uh, 10,000 dudes in her inbox on Instagram? I'm not saying that all women have that, but if there were, what's the difference between you and them? Nothing. Nothing at all. Stop wasting your time, guys. Don't waste your time with these women. This is why I'm a big advocate of pushing for the marriage as early as possible. Yes, she should do her vetting, her Wally. Yes, you should do your vetting as fast as possible. But really, just I'm seeing too many brothers, wasting time with these women and letting these women waste their time. To what avail? Go find somebody else. Put her, when we talk about plates and plate theory, put her on a back burner. Just let her back there, let it cook. Like when you make like barbecue chicken and you make your own barbecue sauce. You let it sit and you let it simmer on low heat and it just cooks by itself back in the corner. That's gonna be her. Work on the main dish. Because chicken is chicken even without barbecue sauce. So go get your chicken homies.
Who wants to fight? Aha. I'm only taking the brave. I'm not taking the scary. I'm not taking no girls. Are you ready to fight? Yes, sir. Are you ready to fight? Yes, sir.